Amigos, un saludo, buenas tardes, buenos días, buenas noches. Continuamos con esta lección. Vamos a aprender, vamos a hacer ahora en lo práctico lo que es el diminished triad y la augmented triad. So we spoke about what diminished triad is. So let's start on the key of C. So remember the formula is root, flat third, and flat five. And remember, everything is coming out of the major scale. So if we talk about the major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the major scale. So every scale has a degree. So 7 degrees, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because the 8 is the octave. So the root says it's root, flat third, and flat five. That is the diminished triad formula. Let's do it on D. Let's go ahead and play it on E. But we can also play it this way. We can play on E. Sorry. Remember on the other video it was showing so if you try to do that on the key of C, that's a G, so that G has to be flat, so you have to do this. Because G, it only goes on the first string to G, and we need to flat that. We need to flat the fifth. So you can do everything starting on, if you want to use this pattern, and the key of D, and then D sharp, E, and so forth. So let's do a quick exercise playing triad diminished inversions, which is not something that is on the book, but I'm going to show you anyways. So vamos a tocar algo que es triadas disminuidas invertidas. Empezando con la raíz. Perdón. Ahora voy a tocar in a different way. I'm going to play it differently. Root, flat third, flat five, flat third, root. Now I'm going to start on the flat third. Flat third, flat five, root. Then I'm going to start on the flat five, root, flat third. And then I connect all of them. So you got your fundamental, first inversion, and second inversion. And then we can come out with something like this, something pretty cool, quarter notes. Now you're playing A notes, so estás tocando ya. And then what you can do, you can also play them on a scale format, like I play C, D, F, G, A. And you can do something like this. Really cool exercise. 3 and 4 and. Oops. Oh, ¿qué seguía? Seguía F. So let's do it again. 3. So I'm gonna play C, D, E, F, G, and A. Okay. I'm gonna start on C. So I'm gonna play C, D diminish, E diminish, F diminish, G diminish, and A. 3 and 4 and. There it is. All right, that's a pretty cool exercise, and you can change the rhythm on the if you can play on 16 and everything. So challenge yourself to do that as well. So that is a pretty cool exercise to play. I haven't done the 16. No, I know it's not easy. You gotta really practice. I haven't practiced that one, but it's possible once you practice. So that's a lot of fun. Okay, to practice, and so that way you know where those notes are on the fretboard. That's the idea, that you can play whenever you're soloing and you're improvising, and you can incorporate. Anyways, you can do so much with it. I'm just messing around with it. I'm just, having fun. But what I'm saying, it's important to know your triads and your inversions. And I know on the previous lesson, they were not talking about inversions. I'm just adding that because I think it's important to know inversions, not just on diminished, but also to know them on major, on minor, on suspendeds, on minor sevens, diminished sevens, because there's more than 3 notes. That's just a minor triad. Triad means 3. You can add more notes. You can add. I don't want to jump off the wagon. I don't want to say more than what I just want to focus, but you can add more notes. For example, just going to give you one note. Is the diminished minor 7. That's the diminished flat. Is basically a double flat. So you have, or just diminished minor 7, and diminished double flat 7. Anyway, so my point is you can add more notes and make it more cool, more interesting than just playing 3 notes. And we can talk about that later on. And notes, they go all over the neck. And then we go the augmented, pretty simple. Just sharp the 5. La quinta aumentada nomás aumenta el quinto grado. So raíz, root, flat third, and sharp 5. And do everything on any key. E. It doesn't matter if you play this way, or this way, or this way. It's just sharpening the 5. The root is always the same, and the third. Or you playing on the 4th string. It's the same concept. There's no difference, okay? It says that is the augmented triad. All right, so that's it for today. Hopefully this helps, gives you some theory background, and to know your diminished formula, which is again root, flat third, and flat 5. And then you play inversions, root, flat third, flat 5, and then you start on the flat third, flat 5, root, and then you start on the flat 5, root, and flat third, and then you just run all over the neck with the same formula, the same concept. And then your augmented triad is just root third and sharp 5. And then apply the same concept, let's say on the key of E. And there's a lot of music that goes so well with the sharp 5, whether you're playing in a harmonic concept or you're playing on a melodic and playing solos or riffs. All right, hope this helps, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.